is with sorrow and with hope that we hear revealed the deliberate slaughter of countless men, women, and children, all of whom the case we present is a plea of humanity to all. This is my opportunity to outline the evidence as I anticipated would be presented. We will call 3 witnesses. The first witness will be Marco Capa, and he will testify to Pizarro's breach of Article 17, Part 2, which is, and I quote, "No one shall be arbitrarily deprived of his property." The second witness will be Hernando de Soto, and he will testify to Pizarro's disregard of Article 9, which is, "No one shall be subjected to arbitrary arrest, detention, or exile." The last witness will be Araujo, and he will testify to Pizarro's negligence of Article 3, which is, "Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of person." At the conclusion of the case, we will ask you to convict the defendant of the crime as charged. Thank you.
Our client, Francisco Pizarro, is not guilty of violating the human rights under the accusations of violating Articles 3, 9, and 17. As a matter of fact, it was submitted themselves to the violation of giving everyone the right to life, liberty, and security of person, which is Article 3, 9, by taking part in human sacrifice along with other inhuman rituals. Article 9 states that no one shall be submitted to arbitrary arrest or exile. However, the reason my client attacked was in self-defense and under the right of pursuing gain land with the Spanish. This means that the arrest and detention of the Incan and the people under the Pizarro was not arbitrary, but rather justified because it was in self-defense. As for the violation of Article 17, it was done for Spain. My client has the right to do this country.
Do you swear? To tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you, Hope McDougal. I do.
Are you aware that when you were crowned king by Francisco Pizarro, it was right after the death of Atahualpa?
Yes.
And can you please tell the court who Atahualpa was to you?
He is my brother.
So let me get this straight first. So your brother was killed, and the man who we are here discussing, who was last seen with him alive, came to the city, the capital, where you lived, after both of your brothers have died now, and crowned you king.
Yes.
That doesn't seem right. Especially because as you were being crowned king, his lieutenants were left behind to capture any remaining land that the Incas had still possession of, in a way, you could say. So, are you aware that all this was going on?
At first I did, but after a while I started realizing that they were taking my land and disrespecting me.
So, did you think Pizarro was trustworthy when you first met him?
I thought he was probably king of all the others present.
So, can you tell me what happened to make you realize that he was not as nice as he listened to?
He allowed his lieutenants to murder my people, like go moving, and he let his lieutenants come to my house, rob it, leave without any respect or permission.
So, would you say that's wrong?
Yes.
A Spanish conquistador? Yes. And you are an Incan. So, of course he must have been foreign in his ways. Do you think he was accepting of your lifestyle?
Not.
That is all.
May I leave the bed?
If the defense is no further questions. Thank you, Your Honor. Hernando de Soto. So would you please state your name to the court? And Mr. De Soto, can you please tell me what your association with the defendant is? Who's your partner? Are you aware why he enlisted you second in command? Well, do you mind if I share with the court your little background? So, Mr. De Soto here was actually part of the conquering of Nicaragua and Honduras, and which flourished in the slave trade. Now, that's not what we're here to talk about, but his accomplishments in the land of Conquistador attracted Mr. Pizarro's attention, so he personally sought him out and made him second in command. So, you were there once they arrived in the land of Incas, correct? Is it true you were chosen to be the ambassador to go talk to Atahualpa?
Yeah, I used to visit. I used to get pretty friendly.
So how did you feel when you returned one day to find him executed after a large ransom was paid?
I was actually pretty upset. That was the main reason I left.
So, just to reiterate, he became friends with the man who was held captive, you know, and then he was killed, correct? And that was your main reason for leaving behind Pizarro. So, do you find him a trustworthy person? Would you recommend him being seen as innocent in this case? So, in this trial, in this battle of humanity, do you not see Pizarro as an enemy of humanity in a way? Sorry. So, can you please tell me if you are aware about Pizarro's actions after you left? Like, after you went back to Spain, did you keep in contact with Pizarro? That is all your own. King's Park. Did you lead an army against the Incan Empire? There's proof that shows that you led an army against his people. Did you receive wealth and glory along with Pizarro's side? You had the opportunity to seek a better life, correct? Did you receive protection under Pizarro? Good protection. However, were you part of the killings that Mr. Pizarro is being accused of? You led the armies. You were denying it?
Okay, Fernando Pizarro, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you hold the Google.
So, make sure
Francisco Pizarro, he's my brother. Him, Gonzalo, Juan, and I ruled in Spain with our father, Gonzalo. He was my brother, and I have went to journey to South America with him. We had taken over Peru. And during this crime that these people are possibly doing against, it was very unnecessary because he had very defeated the leader of Peru. Now I had went back to Spain with him and had continued to gain a close relationship with my brother.
So you're saying
Yes, he killed me.
that, so you're saying the reason, he is a defense witness, so you're saying that the reason that he shouldn't be arrested for murder is because he murdered.
But it was for a good cause.
he did, in fact, and there's proof that he offered Nicholas to go with other people to gain his wealth and his land. For those who didn't go with him,
Can you repeat that, please? I didn't hear what's going on.
so, Francisco Pizarro did in fact ask all these different places, all these different things. So by definition, if they're not open, you are against them.
Also, I have rules. Me and my brother had rules.
So you think you would explain your relationship with your brother a good way.
Yes, very close.
Did you ever feel like he didn't give you the right to life? Did you ever thought you like? Did you ever threaten you?
Oh, threaten me? No.
Did you ever threaten you with the right to deliberation?
No.
Security?
No.
So,
He was very superior.
something that you were with needed security.
Yes.
You assisted him in conquering Peru.
Yes. Well, it was mostly his plan, but I followed.
And you came any land you took for Spain, correct?
Yes.
So are you aware that by conquering land for Spain, you are taking away the England's native land and taking it and naming it for someone else? Meaning that you are taking their rightful belongings and therefore giving it unwillingly and forcefully to another person.
It's an opinion question.
Sorry, Your Honor. So, would you lie for a family member, Mr. Pizarro? If you thought it would help your brother, would you lie for it?
Let me ask you a question.
Indeed, I would.
So, take this as you may. There's a chance that even though you were under oath, if you thought it would help your brother, you would lie to the court, to me, to the judge, to the upstanding Holt McDougal. Just a question, Your Honor.
I have spoken the truth from the beginning till currently, and I have sworn on the oath.
All I ask, Mr. Pizarro, is if you believe it would help your brother. I'm not accusing you, nor am I trying to offend.
This is outrageous. My brother is innocent. He had self-defense. It was self-defense. Because as soon as we arrived, people wanted to hurt my brother.
Do you have proof of that, Mr. Pizarro?
Do you think we have cameras in this time?
So, Mr. Pizarro, what you're saying is that you killed countless Incas over self-defense.
Correct.
So you mean to tell me that children and women and all these people who don't know you personally, who you think would automatically, just because you're foreign, want to hurt you?
I thought they had a bigger army.
They had a bigger army. At the time, you were there, so you should be able to tell me, at the time, is it not true that Atahualpa and his brother were at war?
Which is, I would like to remind you that you are under oath.
I am very good. I understand that. Can you please repeat that question?
So, seeing as you arrived with your brother, then you should be able to tell me, since you said they have bigger armies, at the time of your arrival, was Atahualpa and his brother not at war? Defense, I see that.
They were bad people.
They were bad people. So you arrived on the shores, and people you do not know, these foreigners, live in this damn land. They're bad people. They attacked you because from what I've seen, what I heard when you and your brother arrived. Let me just help you out with that, sir. When you and your brother arrived, it is said that you actually took advantage of the fact that Atahualpa was at war with his brother and sided with him.
Well, isn't it true that they actually did human sacrifices?
As part of a religion.
But
So
still,
if-
that's in me.
If burning Bibles was part of your religion, would you not have done it? And I would not judge you.
Well, that isn't my religion. So why would you put it
If so,
in?
freedom of religion is not a human right.
Why would you put it in? That didn't actually happen. I did not burn Bibles. I lived by the Catholic truth.
Your Honor, might I just pose this question? Are we all not allowed the right of freedom? Religious freedom. So if it is a part of their religion to sacrifice people, as it is your religion to pray, Your Honor, how do we have the right to judge?
I have an objection.
Oh.
We have
The
the
what
right.
term? Civil.
Maybe. Actually, about freedom of religion. We do have a right to freedom of religion, so as long as we are not harming anybody else under that.
Your Honor, might I answer her objection? You say as long as you're not hurting anyone, but he says he follows the Catholic faith. In the Catholic faith, which I don't practice, but I am a Christian, they actually used to sacrifice animals, and in the story of Abraham, he almost sacrificed his own son because God asked him to.
Witness.
I'm answering the objection. So technically, murder is part of religion, whether it be an animal or a human, and technically humans are animals, so regardless, religious sacrifice cannot be something that you object to because religious freedom is a human right.
You also object to that. You are objecting using that in religion you can sacrifice, correct?
Correct, it's a part of religion.
Is that not inhumane treatment?
But so is the kidnapping and the murder
Exactly.
of an innocent human.
Inhumane treatment is what our client
Ladies,
is using.
let's get back on track with the trial here.
Sorry. Oh, and might I ask you stop sneaking up a note saying Inca bad people to your witness? That would be most helpful. So,
Feisty.
where did we leave off? You were explaining how the Incas are bad people.
They are very bad people. Because they have to sacrifice people. My religion used to sacrifice animals. It is different than humans. Because that is another human soul being taken away by another man. Which is very
Mr. Pizarro, are you saying it's wrong for them to sacrifice humans to their gods as part of their religion? But when you arrived, you slaughtered countless numbers of children and women.
self-defense. Because the man
What
attacked.
danger does a child pose to a grown man?
Stick a rock.
When you have guns and knives?
They had tactics that teach their children very early in their life.
These children who probably have done nothing wrong to you, lost their lives and the ability to grow up because you claim they are bad when they have no chance to grow up and decide for themselves whether they wish to be good, bad, or otherwise. You took away those rights from those children, those women who lost their sons and daughters, those husbands who lost their wives because you and your brother and your fellow members of your conquistador troop decided to kill people because you thought of them as bad because you judged them on the first sight.
I would like to,
Object. For what grounds?
I would like to, extend this part. I don't know if repeat myself, but I said that he did, in fact, ask for anyone to join him. People who didn't join him didn't know the consequences, didn't know that it was war. This is war.
Might I respond to that, Your Honor? So you're saying that whole if you're not with me, you are against me mentality. Well, Adewale and his brother were currently at war. So weakened in mental and physical state. Given that, plus the consequences of not joining a stranger to go against your own city, your own people, severing death for death. So you would trade in your family, those around you, your community, for money? Would you give up the ones that you love for money?
If it meant keeping me safe.
So you would sell out your entire family, those who are closest to you, you would sell out your best friend for wealth, to join a stranger, to kill those around you, to kill your leader. You would sell that out for wealth, and that makes you better than these natives that are bad people.
If my leader didn't keep it protected, I would keep my family.
And yet you saw how that worked out. Those natives died, and this man helped.
By keeping my family alive, wealth, and protection. Because I was with him, he did not endanger his own people. Unlike other leaders.
Francisco Pizarro was killed because he... Sorry, let's not go down that road, Your Honor. Can we go back to the witness? Thank you. So,
Let's disregard the previous scene.
Mr. Pizarro, just tell me, this is my final question.
Yes.
As a member of Spain, you came, you claimed this land for your home. You took away the homes of those You killed those children with your brother for the means of enlarging Spain, for furthering their goals. Do you regret anything?
No, I don't.
There you have it. Murder, kidnapping, stealing of land, all these things that they have done that are crimes against humanity, and they have no remorse.
Defense or prosecution speaking to the jury.
Sorry, Your Honor. No further questions.